I will seek you as far as you may travel. To deliver you what is yours. Destined death.
The rune of death is unbound.
One of his kind is sure to seek the Elden Ring. Even if it does violate the Golden Order. Greetings, traveler from beyond the fog. I am Melina. I offer you an accord.
Hey, how are you? Let's jump right into it as usual. I don't want to waste anybody's time speaking too much about the build. Everybody knows I'm not the best of player, so let's just jump right into it. For talismans, we're using the Full Canvas Talisman along with the Flux Canvas Talisman, the Godfrey icon, as well as the Dragon's Crest Shield. No explanation needed. This is a Faith Arcane build, mostly Faith. We just have the Arcane there just for fun. I didn't know what else to do with the stats. For the armor, we're using for the headpiece the Royal Knight Helm. The chest piece would be Haslow's armor. The hands will be the Guardian's bracers. And the legs are also the Guardian Greaves. That's the armor piece I chose to use for this particular video, cinematic, whatever. I thought it fit well with what I was doing, etc. In the left hand for weapon, we are using the Frenzied Flame plus 10. And in the right hand, which is what we use to cast all of our spells all the time, is the Dragon Communion Seal. I'm using the Dragon's Communion Seal because I wanted that increased uh, attribute scaling that you get with using both Faith and Arcane. Like I said, I spec'd into Faith and Arcane just for the damage boost. With that being said, that's basically it for the armor pieces. I never really talk about my Wondrous Physique flasks, but I figured this time I'll talk about it. I don't really think it's that important, but we use the Cerulean Hidden Tear as well as the Spike Crack Tear. Now both of these combined gives you unlimited FP for a couple of seconds and increase charge attack damage. So that's good for when you're using the Frenzy Flame attacks. You get to just use them. And we'll get into that a little later and show you which one I'm specifically talking about. But you get to use it for a very, very long time until your madness meter builds up. and it's chargeable, so those go hand in hand. If you don't wish to use that, I would recommend switching out the Cerulean Hidden Tear for the Flame Shrouded Cracked Tear, because the Frenzied Flame incantations all do fire damage. It's a no-brainer there. That's what I'd recommend, but it's up to you guys what you want to do. I mean, my skill level is very different than yours. I'm not that great, so that's what I chose to use. In terms of the spells that we're using, there's quite a few, so let's jump into it. First, I'm using the Flame of the Frenzy. I also use the Frenzied Burst. In addition to that, some at the end of the game, when the difficulty spiked for me, I start having trouble around when I'm facing Maliketh. I start using Scarlet Aeonia. But for the majority of the game, I actually also use the Unendurable Frenzy. That's the one I was mentioning where the Cerulean Hidden Tear, or yeah, Cerulean Tear will go great with it because you can cast it infinitely, at least until your madness builds up. In addition to that, I'm of course using Blood Flame Talents, Pest Threads for the Elden Beast, of course. I use Dragon's Maw. I also use the Dragon's Claw when I'm running around in the world. It's easy to use this to attack a lot of the enemies in a AoE. I also use Grail's Roar. In Everybody should know what this is. You do a big roar, you debuff the enemies for a couple of seconds, knock players back or player-sized enemies back. I don't really use anything else. Sometimes I'll try using Beast Claw, but for the most part, I wanted to stick to a specific theme of using dragon-like attacks. So I try not to use anything else. And of course, in addition to all of those, I use all the dragon spells when I'm running around in the world itself. Mostly I use Dragon Ice and Rotten Breath the most, but I also use Dragon Flame when I'm fighting things that may weak to flame. When I fight Gideon, which you guys will see because it's part of the whole story that I'm trying to tell, I use Inescapable Frenzy, which latches onto enemies and just suck them dry basically. That's it for the spells that I really use. I have a lot of points into Faith, so if you don't want to roleplay like I do, feel free to use all the spells available to you. Oh, I almost forgot. I also use Tree Heal. I like having the heal when I'm using the Faith because I don't carry around a lot of healing flasks. Instead, I carry around a lot of the blue stuff, the blue juice. Now let's jump into stats. And I know I said in the last video that I wouldn't do another 162 build for a while, but I lied to you and to myself. With that being said, this is a 162. I have 40 points into Vigor, 43 points into Mind, 15 points into Endurance, 12 points into Strength, Dexterity at 12, Intelligence at 9, Faith at 70, and Arcane at 40. Now, if you want to take this build lower than that, maybe you want to be at 150, I'd recommend dropping your Faith to about 60, 62, and pumping some points into Arcane, or I'd recommend dropping Arcane by 12 points. That choice is yours to make, but altogether this is a 162 build. Hell, in fact, since this is Journey 5, well, for me anyways, I don't know how many you will play in New Game Plus, I would recommend adding more points into Vigor. You might need it. I sure as hell died quite a lot. With that being said, that's all I use. Thank you for paying attention to the build, and I'll see you in the next one. If you know, you know. You know? You know.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, ooh, I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes. Swear I won't forget this, why do I regret this? In my mind reckless, thoughts are feeling endless. Sitting up I'm breathless, anxiety's infectious. I feel so defenseless, betrayed and embarrassed. I hate being open, I hate being broken. I feel like an ocean filled up with emotion. Anger ain't a potion, rub it on like lotion. I can feel it soaking, reopen, the scars have awoken. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. The pain makes it real, I don't wanna feel, I just wanna kill the bad thoughts and steal a good thought and feel. I'm just lost to feel, I'm just lost to feel. I need time to heal, I can't steer the wheel. Cause this drive it kills, and it gives me chills. A nice road it feels, I slip off the peel and crash all the steel. Will I ever heal? I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. I can't move on till I let go. I feel so lost, never at home. Need to be strong, every breath hold. Cause I can't move on till I let go. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt, never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm, I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string, you don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings, you don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? Then will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? And will you get bored of killing me? But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed, thinking something out of my nightmares. See me right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me? And 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 will you get bored of killing me?
indeed come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Queen Maliketh has high hopes for us, that we continue to struggle. Not even you. A man cannot kill a god. Our seed will look back upon us and recall the age of order.